Well, I'm lost again. I don't know what to do now. Oh, there's a stairway right here. Okay, cool. I'm not lost anymore. Spooky. Can I go off the tower here? Uh-oh. Not uh-oh! Bum, 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 bum. Oh, weird. Okay. Oh my god, evil butterflies! Look at how evil they are! Maybe the tower and the castle are connected. Really? I hadn't even thought about that. The fact that you go into the tower and you can come out in the castle, that seems unlikely. Damn it, Zordon, the bot goes up even if you do the freaking chat message, the highlight message. Thank you for the, or I mean, I notice you rather is what I meant to say. Dun, 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 I just find it interesting that the bot reacts to the highlight message, which is interesting because a lot of things bots don't react to it. Like certain special messages are parsed differently or whatever. I don't know the terminology for it. Yeah, the movement is still just as stiff as all the other Dragon Quests, unfortunately. So if you don't already have momentum going, then you have to like stop and gain momentum in order to start moving again. So you have to like hold the directional pad a certain amount of time before it'll start moving. Oh, I just realized my levels are right there, 7677. Hey, all right, I know what my levels are. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to like go into my status anymore. Okay, cool. I even pointed it out earlier, and I was like, look, I even circled it and everything. That's how dense I am sometimes. There is a BGG blind. I think it might be a bit emote. Yeah, it's a bit emote because it wasn't used very much. But it's also an FFZ, so you can use it even if you don't have the bit emote or the bit badge. It's still FFZ. Hey, there's just the guy here. Welcome to the Wayfarer's Inn. Sure. I appreciate it, Yoshi. You exercise quite a bit of patience with me. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. This is a very busy battle screen. Okay, Yes, frog gore, not the gore of frogs, but a frog that will gore you. The gore you know. Maybe this is the way to go, but this would just leave it outside, right? Any good gacha non-Epic 7 Final Fantasy games out there? I've been wanting to go back to Star Ocean Amnesia, but I just saw they shut it down. They shut down the US version, yeah. Depends on what you're looking at. There is a couple decent ones out there right now, but Arknights is okay if you like tower defense. It takes a little bit getting into the game and understanding all the mechanics and what to do to what situation, but there's a new DQ one as well that people are talking about that's pretty good. I haven't tried that one yet, though. Have you seen the anime 7 Deadly Sins? They just released a gacha game called 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross that's got quite a bit of content to it. It feels more like an MMO mixed with a gacha game, and it's actually pretty enjoyable. I've been doing that one a little bit, and it's fun. Also, the 7 Deadly Sins anime is pretty good. Yeah, but he said non-Final Fantasy, so I'm not going to mention War of the Visions, although I haven't really tried it enough to know if it's good or not, but yeah. War of the Visions came out yesterday. For global anyway, global release. Something to play until the 31st? What's on the 31st? What comes out? And yeah, I get it. I mean, if I don't like gacha, I don't like the gacha game idea, what it expects from players. Oh, P5R, gotcha. But there's like sometimes like the void just needs to be filled. You know, you need something to like fill that gap of time, and gacha games are really good for that because there's a lot of like infinite content, you know. So I get it. But I would never recommend people play a gacha game ever. But some people are into them. And there's that. I'm filling your void right now? Oh, well. Glad to be of service. You know, Ralphie, I have to say, dude, I can't do fast forward like that, man. Can't do that. Like, it just takes me out of the game, and it just becomes a process instead of actually playing the game. It's just like you're just getting through it instead of actually experiencing the game, you know? And I feel like using a fast forward function kind of like it's hard to judge a game at that point. Because, like, using a fast forward function, you could just, like, ultra speed fast forward your grind. And, like, if it was for fast forward, DQ2 would be way more manageable. Way more manageable. Because I could just fast forward all my grinding and just be done in, like, 5 minutes instead of 5 hours, you know? So I kind of feel like the process needs to be respected in order to really appreciate a game. And whenever I have that fast forward function, I have a hard time not using it. So that's why one of the reasons why I never play emulation is because I don't like the idea that fast forward is possible. If it's built into the game, that's one thing. Oh, I appreciated all that DQ2 had to offer, let me tell you. I appreciated that so hard. I tell you what. Uh-oh, I got ambushed. Well, like the re-releases of like FF8 and 9 on PC and Switch have offered a fast-forward function, which really does not take away from the game at all. So like it really just depends on how it's implemented. But a lot of I'm poisoned and I have no antidotes. Hopefully I learn a cleanse spell. Nope. Well, we're just gonna take the poison. Yeah, see, that's exactly it. You were just trying to get through it, so it's just like, let's just like you're like face smashing through it until the brick wall fell down, you know. And that's something I never want to do with my games, because I've been in that position before. You know, I've been in that position playing a game on an emulator, and it felt like I just needed to get through the process of finishing it, you know, instead of actually playing the game in all its glory. I have to say, the levels I grinded, very important. I don't think I would have been having such a smooth time if I didn't grind up to 5 before I left. Kiwami 2 is tomorrow. I can't help but feel like I need to get a key. Oops. Every time it flashes, it like stops my movement. It's really annoying. Well, where am I supposed to get this key from? Said someone stole it from him and went to the tower, so it should be in this tower somewhere. It's pretty simple, Kugan. I just do game 1, game 2, starting with Thursday, because my Wednesday's my day off, so game 1, game 2, game 1, game 2. And then Monday, Tuesday is always viewer choice. Shh, don't backseat. Yeah, 3 steps, 3 encounters, just the way I like it, baby. Shin Megami Tensei Liberation, I have not tried that one. I have heard good things about it, though. No, what it means is I'm blindfolded, obviously. Learn the spell thingy for poison. She did not learn a new spell. Bam, 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 ba, down. That's why you're frustrated? You're not frustrated because people are literally dying? You're frustrated because sushi? Man, talk about some first world problems, dude. Well, I would recommend against that, but let's not keep the topic, that discussion in the channel. If you want to talk about the stuff, hey, there you go. Molas with the 5 strength, baby, and 5 int. There you go, girl. Get some 8 HP, 4 MP, and I learned a new spell. I learned 2 new spells. What? I learned 2 new spells. What is this? Return. And expel. A combat spell. But I would recommend against take up because, I mean, people still have to handle that, so, you know, people still touching it. But anyway, yeah. That's a hell of a spell. Hell of a level up. Dun, 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 yeah, go Hank with the epic 2 damage. I should get a magic knife for him. Maybe he'll actually do some melee damage. Hank with the tremendous hit for 9 damage. Get staved in the face, I guess. I think I might have to bail from running low on resource. I'm gonna start having to use Erza's healings because I can't cure poison. I urge all of you guys talking about the current situation to join the Discord and talk about your woes in the COVID channel so that they can be discussed in a more meaningful way. Trying to keep the chat free of it just because it's kind of a bummer for some people to be reminded of it. But there's a lot of important information a lot of people don't understand about it, so please educate yourself. On a side note, this frog is goring me, and it's a little worrying. Expel is a spell that just makes you throw up, actually. You're like, Expeliosa! And you're just like, well, I feel better. Alright, raise your hand. Okay, raise your hand if you are a sympathetic vomiter. I can't be around other people, like, retching or whatever. I can't. It makes me wanna do it too. Even the cats, like when the cats are like throwing up hairballs, I gotta I gotta go away. If I go to clean it up right away when it's still warm, everything comes up. I gotta wait a little bit. Oh, that's something. Come on, Hank. Let's see what you got, baby. 8? Hank! 10 points, Hank! Yes! Thank you! You have HP now, Hank. Good job! Fire Bell. Well, we learned Fire Bell. That's good to know. Oops. He like almost doubled his HP with that level up. Looks like he's king of the hill now. You're welcome. Aren't you glad I added that bottom tisk to my soundboard now? So now my puns are even harder to deal with. Aha! I have found a way into your lair without using that stupid door. Now give me the key, you old fart! What a neat little thing. Look at that. Every time you heal, you get to see everybody's min and max MP and HP. Look at that. It's special. Yeah, let's go. So you have come, alas. I dreamed that I gave you this key, and now it will not give you the key because it was just a dream and it's my key. You can't have it. So I give you the thieves' key. Do you accept it? Yeah, sure, why not? Well then, be off with you, Moraes. I'll be back to my dreaming. No, it did not come in handy. Even my dreams sometimes don't come true. Yeah, sure. See, my dreams often do come true. What? What a freaking yes man! Are you kidding me? He's just like, did the key come in handy? No. Oh, I guess my dreams don't come true. Did the key come in handy? Just kidding, it did. Haha, I told you my dreams come true often. Like, shut up. Shut up. You screw it. Get out of here. It only benefits me when I want it to. There's a couple other doors. I don't remember exactly where they were, but I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. There was one door leading back into the castle. I don't remember where the other door was. There was two, though. The man spent his entire life waiting for this moment. The least you can do is thank him for the key. That's fair. That's fair. That's a lot of babbles. I'm gonna hold that fireball as a group attack. Fireball! Oh, get wrecked. Oh, get wrecked. Oh, get wrecked, baby. Murderated in the face holes. No, no, that was a double input. The piles of barf and Earthbound will clearly inspire those. You know that Mother 1 was a direct parody of Dragon Quest? So Earthbound kind of continued that whole idea. Yep, Mother 1, or the prequel to Earthbound, was meant to be a parody of Dragon Quest games. That's why the menus and systems and everything are almost identical. And then Mother 2 was an actual, like, unique game, but still heavily relied on those themes to parody Dragon Quest and took a lot of inspiration from them. Like Tagrineth says with the oozes. Yep, absolutely. Abso-friggin-lutely. Oh, that's a medical herb. I don't know why you would name your Pokemon Garbage Can, but okay. I mean, maybe it's a Garbodor. That would make sense. Did I hear about the modern that's it for FF6 called Brave New mod for FF6 Brave New World? It's been out for a while, just never heard of it. I've heard of it. I typically don't care about fan mods or fan versions of games, generally speaking. Like the only real one that I played was like another Metroid 2 remake, which was pretty good, but basically it was just a Super Metroid ROM hack, so I mean, not super great, but yeah, I've heard of it. I don't think I'll ever play it, though. Maybe as like a sub-incentive or something, I might do that. I could see that as a sub-incentive. I could do Brave New World as a sub-incentive. But in order to get to a sub count that's meaningful, we'd have to get a lot of subs, so... yeah. I think, I don't know, the reason I'm not too big on like fan games is because they just take a lot of liberties with things that are they're just not super great, usually. And the original Brave New World was basically just a hard mode hack. That wasn't even a hard mode hack, it was more like test every element until you find the weakness and then you have a chance of winning. And the whole balancing wasn't really balancing, but just nerfing characters that were actually good. It just, I don't know. It just, meh. And yeah, I've seen the new threat mod for FF7, and I've seen more than just 7 Sins played as well. It's also a little bit meh, because it's basically kind of sort of the same game. They just move things around and change how you get stats, so it's like, I don't know. It just, I don't know. I'd rather just play FF6 or FF7, you know? If that makes sense. I feel like it doesn't. I'd rather an official release of something like that be made, you know? So they can have like actual professional developers balancing the game and creating a more meaningful experience rather than just baby's first coding experiment, you know, not really knowing how to develop content, and it just feels like it's more like hokey and less like professional made, and I got limited time, man, let me tell you. I want something meaty and has value. It might be a neat ROM hack, that's all it is, neat, you know? Oh, I've played some bad games, don't get me wrong. Leather helmet, that's cool. Who has it? I should honestly give